It is curious how the society in which we live seems to have already assigned us our role in it from the day we are born. This is due to the prejudices and or stereotypes that have existed in our society for centuries. I mean, those that we all know, since if you were born as a female, you're expected to be a nurse, a housekeeper, a teacher, etc. But if you're a man, you will be the one who provides the money to the house, the one who works all day, the one that does the hardest work in the house, and etc. These prejudices are assigned even by our own family since they were instilled with that since they were little and they have applied it in their daily lives. To what I'm going with all this, we live in a cruel capitalist world which, as Silvia Federici mentioned in her book Beyond the Periphery of Skin, this capitalist ideology changed the concept of the body, referring to the fact that the main goal of capitalism was to transform our bodies into war machines, and each is assigned a role. In the book, she gives many examples of how, depending on gender, race, beliefs, you will treat it the rest of your life in this society. After this brief introduction, I want to give I gave way to explain my small but necessary cultural product which represents my care proposal. In this case, I will take my own example, but I think many of us are going through the same situation. Due to a lack of time in my family, it has always been customary to have a person who helps us with basic household care and has a higher than average salary, of course. But this person does not go to work every day of the year. In fact, there are more times of the year that he does not go and she does. What I'm doing with this, when this person doesn't go, the one who takes care of all that is my mother because she has that habit and erroneous ideology since she was a little girl, which consists in that she's the one who has to take care of the home, whether it's cooking, washing the dishes, washing the clothes, etc. etc. Derived from this, I came up with my proposal to care for my family, which is very attached to the capitalist philosophy. I came up with the idea of organizing a schedule where roles are assigned to each member of the family. This will be divided by days, and each day there will be different activities. For example, be cooking, washing the clothes, washing the dishes, etc. And they need to accomplish those tasks because if you don't do that, the society may come down, and but it's necessary to accomplish that task because each member of the family needs it. I do this so that we all contribute equally to a care of the house and not leave all the work to one person. I think this will help a lot to care for the society, that in this case the society is my family, in which I live, and it can be implemented in all the families in society which are enslaved by capitalism. Concluding, I believe that we live in a modern society in which many stereotypes are finally being broken, and it seems to me the best thing that can happen to us as a society, but that does not mean that they have already disappeared on that contrary. There are still many stereotypes which we must break because, after all, we are people and each one of us always deserves the same treatment. I am sure that these stereotypes will not take long to disappear since we are the generation known for not being silent, and I fully trust that we will end them. Thank you.